これまでのターシャ。開拓地、古の先方にあるユニコーン酒場の女主人ターシャは最近奇妙な行動をとっているという目撃例があった。彼女は幼少期に出会った伝説の海賊キャプテンブリグシーの冒険譚に心躍らせていた。しかし骸骨王となったブリグシーの悪行を耳にし、熱は完全に冷めてしまっていた。
I'm gonna do it. Raise some coin, find a sloop, and live my own adventures, just like you and Briggsy.
シュラウドブレイカーをめぐる一件でブリグシーの残した伝説は本物だったと知ると、ターシャは自分も海に出ることを決意する。ブリグシーがターシャのために残した冒険者になるためのレッスン本を発見し、冒険に出かける。最初の冒険を終え、酒場に帰還したターシャだったが、何かの理由により骸骨化の呪いにかかってしまう。骸骨になってしまうことを恐れたターシャはオーダー・オブ・ソウルのマダム・オリビアに相談する。しかし以前の儀式で使用してしまったため、ブリグシーの頭蓋骨にはもう記憶が残されていなかった。ブリグシーの残したものが治療の鍵となると推測したマダム・オリビアは、海賊たちにブリグシーの遺産を探すように依頼したのだった。遺産を回収し、ブリグシーのかつての記憶を取り戻す儀式は完了したが、結果が出るにはしばらくの時間がかかるのだという。
My adventures always made for grand stories. But there are parts of my journey that I never dared reveal. I think now, it's time for that story to be told.
Go on, surprise me.
マダム・オリビアはもう一度開拓地、略奪島であなたに会いたいそうだ。あなたなら何か知っているだろうと言っていた。
マダム・オリビアに何があったんだ？
分かっていると思うが、ターシャは呪われている。今すぐ助けが必要だ。呪いはすぐに進行するだろう。時間がない。彼女がブリグシーの記憶を使って何かしていたようだが、もう終わった頃だろう。すぐに行ってマダム・オリビアに確認しなくては。彼女の方が詳しいだろう。幸運を祈っているよ、海賊。きっと運が必要だろうからね。
ターシャと共にマダム・オリビアを助ける準備ができた。
That's right. From Madame Olivia herself. Looks like you impressed her last time you met. She's asked that you speak with her at Plunder Outpost. You might want to hurry. I've learned it's best not to get on her bad side.
The Order of Souls welcomes you.
私がマダム・オリビアよ。もう一度ターシャと私を助けてくれませんか？
ラリンナの依頼でターシャの手助けをすることにしたよ。
Once more, I bid you welcome. It has been some time since we spoke of a cure for Tasha's curse. Briggsy believed that a cure did indeed exist, a remedy created by the ancients long ago. Her memories are quite clear.
Yeah, when I was young, Briggsy told me all about her hunt for the secret stars. Whatever those are. Funny thing though, Some of my pages are missing. I don't remember doing that.
No matter. I have imbued Briggsy's mask with her memories. Use it and Tasha's drawings to guide you through the wilds.
Oh, before you go, this is one of Briggsy's gifts, but it matches a picture from the book. Thought it might come in handy.
I would advise caution, however. Briggsy never did obtain her cure. If you follow in her footsteps, I fear you are fated to discover why. Your destiny lies elsewhere.
「この本はターシャのものだよ。読んじゃダメ。こんにちは。私はターシャ。年齢は5と4分の3歳。ほぼ6歳です。私の親友はブリグシーです。彼女はすごく勇敢で、これまでで最高の海賊です。これは恐ろしい骸骨の呪いの治療法を見つけるために、彼女が私に教えてくれた物語です。イラストを描いてワクワクするようにしました。ブリグシーは最初にあの曲がった場所に出港しました。2番目に行ったのは古の中世の島。3番目は襲撃者の弓なり島に行きました。赤い星を見るために仮面を使いました。ブリグシーが埋めた鍵。そしてあの石です。きらめくフクロウ。そしてかわいい蝶。ブリグシーはそれらの下に鍵を隠しました。その時星がすごい速さで流れたの。わあ、まるで山のてっぺんみたいに見えるわ。ブリグシーはまた埋めました。不気味な雲、美しい氷。ブリグシーはまた隠しました。ビューン。その時ヤシの木が見えました。古代人にとって特別なものでした。キツネちゃんだ。そして砂時計。うちのキッチンみたい。奇妙だわ。素敵な滝。また謎解きね。また物を埋めました。
Look around. This is history in the making. The first place I landed in the Sea of Thieves. Not the grandest of entrances for a legend like me, I'll grant you. But it's where I managed to pick up my first ship. I say pick up. I think you can guess what I mean by that. Unless you're not as smart as you look. The Homeward Dove. That sloop was home to me for a long time. It was literally part of my journey to becoming Captain Briggsy, who I am today. Or at least who I was. Oh, yes! The Shroud Breaker, the stuff of legends. It makes sense that it was me that put it together then, doesn't it? When I'm back from visiting the shores of gold, I've promised to spend loads of time with Tasha. Continue her training. Those were great times. I miss them. If I could have one wish, it would be to get back to them. Ah, the Unicorn Tavern. I love this place. I'd tell such tales sitting by that fire. And every night, the same little girl would come and listen. Tasha. The nearest person I had to family. Outside of Suds. She looked at me with eyes that somehow made me feel like a better person. The eyes of an innocent. I wanted to teach her everything I knew. We're looking for a story that leads us to the skeleton curse and its cure. This is the beginning of that story. An owl. My belief is that it represents a wise leader, perhaps a king. A butterfly. It must relate to the other constellations somehow. Butterflies are colourful and fleeting. They hop from one flower to the next in search of nectar, so perhaps this is a person who shared those traits. But it must be an important one to be placed among the stars. This one's more abstract. These peaks do not represent a real place. Believe me, I looked. They seem to indicate a difficulty, like a mountain to be climbed and overcome. Maybe the butterfly is the son or daughter of the king, a carefree prince, but bound by duty. So he had to shape up and do something worthwhile, or prove himself. You know that I love the stars. If you don't, you really need to pay more attention. They're fascinating and beautiful. Modesty forbids me from comparing myself to them. I know, unusual for me. But I did see a kind of destiny in the stars. And so did my old friend, Suds. I never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn, but Suds was a stickler for accuracy. That's how we met. What he didn't know about the night sky and the way the ancients saw their strange stars wasn't worth knowing. I owe him a lot. Of all the would-be pirates I've encountered in my time, one of the most promising was Rose. She really lived up to the nickname she had. Wild. I suppose I was partly responsible for her and her fate. After all, once you've met me, who doesn't want to become an adventurer extraordinaire? She never let danger scare her away. Just like I said, that did lead to problems. But she's with her dear, dear George now, and I'm glad they're both happy. to remember this. My favorite. A panther. Beautiful and deadly. Remind you of anyone? So, I feel a connection to this one. A strong woman who gets given a bad rap. My intuition tells me we're looking at another relative of the king, or the prince. Yes, a black widow spider, as deadly as one of Sud's terrible jokes. Reckon she's a weaver of webs too, and that means lies and intrigues. A woman close to the king? An advisor, or perhaps his queen? No doubt she led him astray somehow. This one had me beat for a while, but I worked it out. Of course I did. It's me. Old Suds used to say the palm tree had a ceremonial or even religious importance to the ancients. So, this palm tree must be a temple, even where the trials took place. If it is, then maybe the king's wayward son went there to prove himself, and he was probably manipulated by that vicious widow. But where is that blasted temple? Now, where are we? A fox? Or a vixen? Cunning for sure. Like me, another strong woman. But there's something about her place in the story. Made me think she wasn't a villain, this one. We should dig a bit more, see what we can find. Oh, now I get it. She comes after the temple, right? She's the high priest. Why didn't I see this last time? This is all beginning to make sense. So, it's an hourglass. Big deal, right? While lesser minds probably couldn't solve this, I could see it meant two options, right or wrong. The sands of fate. A choice. Go one way or the other. I understand now. This must be a decision you have to make in the temple. Bit of a climb, but worth it for the last piece of the puzzle. Finally! The waterfall! Again, I looked for this. Thought it was the entrance to the temple. It had to be some kind of barrier with something hidden beyond. But I know what you're thinking, pirate. I see the shroud breaker. It breaks down the wall between two physical places. Of course. I can see it now. It is a barrier, but it leads to the Sea of the Damned. Probably green, like a phantom or an emerald. No wonder I could never find the temple. It was in the Sea of the Damned this whole time. How can the legendary Captain Briggsy be of service? Well, here I am. Don't know why you look so surprised. You can stop gawping. We've got a temple to find. Yes. I learned all about Tasha and the curse while we were sharing memories. According to what little sense is in your head, I'm dead, which I'm trying not to take personally, by the way. The question is, how am I back?
I think that question might be meant for me. The Sea of the Damned has the power to manifest memories, like the wilds, as it existed long ago. When you took Briggsy's mask into those figments of the past, it was only a matter of time before she manifested too. And now, she can guide us in person with the amulet.
Don't count on it, Crookie. Something tells me you're to blame for Tasha's curse.
Correct. And the cure is sealed away within the temple. But we can constrain that curse until I decide otherwise. Buy your precious Tasha more time for the creation of my own devising. It will keep us safe while we locate the temple. But you must come with us before we surrender it.
Very well, Warsmith. Once you hand over this creation, then we have a deal. But if you try anything, it will be your last mistake. Wait for us to go, then return to Tasha. Tell her she's going to be okay. I won't let her down again. Now hurry!
彼女は古代の神殿を探していました。それは水中にあったのです。たくさんの骸骨たち。神殿の真ん中。治療薬はどこだ？ピンクのミルクのように見える。たくさんの宝物と貴重なもの。しかし、それは罠だ。門の向こうの恐ろしい怪物。ブリグシーはそれを外に出したくなかったのです。
Here to seek our wisdom.
ブリグシーはお守りを手に入れ、闇の同胞と一緒に姿を消した。
I can't believe it. Briggsy back after all this time. And she's still looking out for me.
Yes, and it would appear that Briggsy's sacrifice of her newfound freedom has paid off. Warsmith has indeed crafted this very special cursed cannonball to delay the spread of the curse. As to the true cure, I can see it resides in an ancient temple, long since lost, in which lurks a great evil. Something dangerous enough to make Briggsy tear out the last pages of Tasha's story. Perhaps she left them behind as a warning. However, things are by no means over. The Dark Brethren hold all the cards. We must hope that Briggsy continues to serve their needs, or I fear...
It's all right, you can say it. You fear I'll be lost. Well, I still believe Briggsy will do whatever it takes to save me.
Perhaps that is wise. Right now, I'm afraid belief is all we have.
「キャプテン・ブリグシーになろう」。伝説のキャプテン・ブリグシーのマスクを着用し、ワイルド地方の緑の生い茂る奇妙なエリアに行き、忘れ去られた星座に隠された古代人の秘密を探そう。ブリグシーによる骸骨の呪いの治療法探しの物語が終わり、ブリグシー自身も闇の同胞と共に姿を消した今、ターシャの治療ができるかどうかは彼らの次の動きにかかっている。